All right, it is 9:30 a.m. May 11th, Monday. This is a rare Monday where I woke up to no new emails. I did get some emails over the weekend, which I either responded to or left for today, but nothing super exciting or noteworthy. I did get a text that was noteworthy about a potentially enormous Moog module that could be for sale via Rosen Sound in the near future. But other than that, nothing crazy. The only thing I know about today so far is that I should have all my technicians in today. But yeah, so I don't know if we got any orders over the weekend, so everything should be good to wait for tomorrow or the next day. But to wake up to no emails is strange, so we'll see what today brings. Could be boring, could be jam-packed. We don't know. I got into my car and immediately Spotify is playing The Haunted, which is cool. I was talking to a very famous Swedish producer who is interested in purchasing a large format modular from me. And I have a tendency when talking to Swedes to mention that I'm a huge fan of Swedish melodic death metal and Scandinavian melodic death metal in general. Lots of keyboards and synthesizers. That's actually how I got into keyboards and synthesizers. I know for a lot of people it starts in other ways. For me, it was Scandinavian metal. So he told me to listen to this record, and here I am listening to it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue listening to this, and again, see what today brings. We'll see you at the shop. So I hired this kid, Tony. We're going to hard launch him today. And when I first saw his car, when I was pulling up after like his first day, I was like, oh no. He's going to have all these crazy bumper stickers like Giant Meteor 2026 and, you know, whatever else. Not going to get into it, but I was really happy to see that they're all like hiking related. He's an outdoorsman. Big sigh of relief. Big sigh of relief.
What's for breakfast, Rob?
Fun dip.
Very healthy. Looks good.
Are you stopping?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay. But I did do this. Look at this. This is one of, I think this is what I really like. Like, look at how clean that is.
These are great.
Little details. And then the trim. The trim's going to happen.
Okay, the trim.
Little down there. See, because whatever happened, someone was chewing on that.
Yeah.
And we got to cover that up. Looks like it.
Yeah, that's kind of the guiding light.
On accident.
That's sweet, dude. I think the color is cool. It's a little funky, but it'll work.
But that's kind of the, you know.
That's the vibe.
A lot of funky people here.
A lot of funk. Do an ASMR.
This room was so nice, and now it's a disaster.
The wall was gross. Look at that. It's three different colors. It had a line in it.
Yeah, I didn't even remember that.
I didn't even know that you could get
I
this.
like that.
That is really cool.
I do like that a lot.
So this connects to the Resner heater up there.
Yes.
Look at the Resner heater.
Yeah.
And it works, but we don't use it for obvious reasons. Now, fun fact, if you see a Resner heater and you think Trent Reznor, he actually comes from the dynasty.
What?
That heater.
No!
My neighbor is throwing away a toilet, and he left the toilet on the sidewalk. And I live in a nice neighborhood, and I was not cool with that. So I took a picture of the toilet, and I had ChatGPT put a poop in it. And I sent it to him just being like, dude, this is unacceptable. And he actually went outside, ran to the toilet to look at it, and then realized it was fake. But not cool. Don't leave toilets outside. It's not nice.
Don't use AI.
They don't use AI. No AI.
Wait, but can we first talk about Josh's cheetah pants?
Those are awesome pants.
He said he has a matching.
He has shirts.
He said he has a
shirt,
matching
too.
shirt and flip flops.
No, I don't know why he's not wearing the full set. You know how I feel about full sets. But the Rosen roulette here will be: will all of the painting supplies be tossed, which they should, or will they be kept because what if we paint again? Whereas we all know that if we paint again, we're just going to end up buying everything again anyway. When you own a synth business, you end up doing things and you don't buy all the accessories. So like I put the same MIDI kit in my monopoly, but I don't have the controller. So this guy sold it to me with the controller, and I'm going to keep the controller.
I think I might bring a Juno to a gig this Friday. The only issue is I need like a low pass filter somewhere so I can turn the chorus on.
You need a low pass filter so you can turn.
I need a low pass filter on like the output so I can turn the chorus on because it's got the noisy chorus. Which I like. Like I like the noisy chorus, but for live it's dangerous.
How are you making that make sound right now? That shouldn't work.
You shouldn't?
No, that should not work.
Why not?
Because unless it's their SEMs from a 2-voice, which would have an added resistor,
It needs a...
which is not on this. So that would make me think, give me your meter. That makes me think that all of your gates here are high. So it means it's just being fucking triggered.
I'm triggered right now.
Shut up, Zach. See? These are all 1.6 volts. So a lot of heat coming off of this. And I don't know why. I don't like that. I will look into that. But yeah, all the gates are 4.3 volts, and it should be higher than that. That one's not. 10 volts. 10 volts. 4.3. And then 0. But lots of heat coming off of that. So I would check that. I would turn it off. I don't like that. This is Tony. Tony is one of my newer technicians. Do you like your job?
Yeah.
Good.
Great. Yeah.
Good deal. And yeah, I would go ahead and rebuild them, like I told you,
Okay.
because these are notorious for just like eating chips up like crazy. So, a lot of contentious feelings about rebuilding boards like that. I don't care because I know what the fuck I'm doing. But I think your problems will be mostly on this module.
Okay.
I would, again, start at the overhead board, see if the behavior is the same, probably will be. Then just go like 3x3x3x3 and then test it with one board in each time.
Okay.
And that'll probably fix 90% of your issues. But yeah, if you have no keyboard plugged in and you're getting gate and all the voices are triggering, then there's your problem. This is other newer guy, Desi. If you have an amplifier on Facebook Marketplace, he will lowball you.
And you will accept. Oh, right. I like working on keyboards, specifically combo organs, tape echoes, anything really. Oh,
Who's the hairy man that's on your... Oh, is that Chuck Norris?
That's me.
Yeah,
That's what
you want to
AI,
tell the
that's
story?
what AI thinks I look like.
When Tony started, Josh was gone for like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a week. How long was it, Tone?
It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. So like his first week, all he got to hear was Josh's name and all the things that we have to say about Josh, which is a lot of things because Josh basically owns this place.
Mostly good things.
Mostly good things. So we asked Tony, like, can you describe who you think Josh is? And we're going to pump it into AI and see what... I know we were just talking shit about AI earlier. And then we'll see what AI will... If AI can make a Josh, no AI. This is who we thought Josh would
I thought
be,
it was Chuck Norris.
according to ChatGPT. No AI.
Desi, you motherfucker, you're working on Jason Paxton's Prophet 5? Yes. Oh, and then it can say the client's name when they walk in. Welcome to Rosen Sound.
That would be very creepy.
Jeff Benson.
Okay, I think for now let's just put fucking t-shirts on the window.
Another
But look
thing.
into it. Like you said, look into it.
I think for now, you guys should clean this up and then make decisions.
I
Well,
think that
I'm
you
so
should film
paying.
and
I'm
shut
so
the
paying.
fuck up.
I'm so
Oh, you are.
If you have $10,000 worth of LED wall and you want 3 Juno 60s, we can work something out.
Hey, stop.
Is this the keyboard repair shop?
Where did you get that?
From my trunk. You guys can't carry an HS60? I've been doing this since before you were born. So it comes with this bumper sticker.
Okay, cool.
So there's that, and here's the scent. Jake, you want to go ahead and take it to his car for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just right across the street.
Sure.
Cool.
Enjoy
Thank you, appreciate it. Oh,
If anything bad happens on the road to your band, it was definitely me.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
I'm gonna miss you too.
He's buying that 6-track, but we can take the CEMs out of it. So we'll get it in here. I'll rip the CEMs out of it, and then we'll ship it to him in the Bay Area.
Why are you taking those out?
He just needs a broken one for some reason.
Oh,
I'm never gonna fucking
he
touch
wants the
that.
parts in it.
Yeah, parts. So I was like, if I can keep the CEMs, I'll give you a better price. He's like, sure. Even, that's one of the crazier things about doing synth repairs. Like, you get something, may not work. You may still need to troubleshoot it and figure it out. And that can make things complicated and kind of sucky. Like, sometimes I think about, like, when we're repairing stuff here, it's like we have everything here, every synth in my arsenal. So it's like, if we really needed to just, like, swap a board to see if that's a problem, it's easy. But if you don't have that, if you're just some tech out in Nebraska and this is what's in front of you and you're counting on this thing to work, then you might be like, what gives?
Yeah.
That can be tough.
What'd you do?
I just lowballed somebody.
On what?
Krumar Spirit. How often do you end up having to go outside at 2 a.m. to investigate noises?
I never.
Okay, that is definitely the worst thing that ever happens to me. That happens to me like once a week.
Yeah, where you hear some shit and you're like, what the fuck is that? And you go
happens,
outside.
But if it wakes me up in my hours, nothing. If it wakes both of us up, then it's up to me to go.
Oh, true.
Family.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See what's going on outside. And that is the worst. Then I have a bad day. Alright, so now put the PCB back in the 6-track before it goes off to Greg. This is our PCB graveyard, organized by Nancy, who did a great job. So, I'm going to ignore all the labelings and just look like an idiot. Okay, let's stop ignoring the labeling. Wow, there's a whole parted out 3.2 CPU. This is nice. Oh, here, wait, no, that's not it.
You mean Profit 5 3.2, that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Somewhere in here there will be the entire guts of a sequential 6-track.
Not to your right, obviously, in that ambiguous pile.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
It could be. Please blur out my office. I'm ashamed of my office because I don't like being in here. I'm only in here when I need to fire somebody.
I know.
Found it.
That's a cool expander cover. That.
Oh yeah, they made these to make look like a 4-voiced, except it's white instead of cream. So it is cool, but I mean, I don't know who's trying to make their expander look like a white whale. I don't know. I think it's weird.
So this is the 6-track guts?
This is the 6-track, so I get to keep this, and this, and send him the rest. I'm gonna make my home here for a minute. That's what I'm gonna do.
So can you kind of describe to me how this whole exchange went with this board and the 6-track?
What do you mean?
Like, how'd you get this board? Whose 6-track is that?
All right,
what's the trade you're making?
So this 6-track came here for repair on behalf of an old employee's friend, or like our old employee had his friend bring it in. This isn't something we'd normally fix just because the cost, or at least at the time, the cost of the unit versus the cost of repair was probably too out of whack.
Got it.
He could not afford to fix it, so he just sold it to me, and the price was good. I think I paid like $400 for it because I figured, hey, worst case scenario, I have a 6-track that I can fix, or I will have CEM chips that I can harvest, which are these CEM 3394s. I'm not exactly sure what else these are used in. I don't want to say they're also in a Matrix 12, but they might be.
Okay,
Actually,
interesting.
no, they're not. These are the Synth on a chip chips. So these will be useful for some other purposes into the future. So I'm just going to put these in a drawer and then put the rest of this. Oh, and then as far as like where it's going now. So a tech friend of mine in Bay Area, Greg Montalbano, a legendary Profit sequential tech, he put on Analog Haven that he's looking for one of these. And it's like,
Oh.
yeah, I got one. I'm never going to touch it. Obviously, the PCBs is sitting in my office for the last 2 years. So better with him. He has some project for it, and good for him. Josh, can you make me a label that says CEM 3394?
Damn, Rob. Nice watch.
What?
The Neo I wouldn't get just
I
'cause
do
it's
hear
new
it
hardware.
trying to access the drive.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
What'd you do?
I just hit the fucking piss out of it, and I'm getting a last boot out of it. Holy shit!
There's no way it's about to actually boot.
No way, dude. No, I tried one more time, Dad. It didn't do. I literally just turned it around, smacked it fucking silly, and here we are.
He turned it around.
Dude, if this works, I'm closing down the synth business, getting into computer repair. Computer problems, I'll smack the shit out of it.
What everyone's afraid to do, Rob, we'll do.
Oh, what is up? I'm so happy. Dude, we are fully in. Guy responded to my low ball. We now own a Kumar Spirit.
Welcome to my crib.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
hi. What do you have to offer? Ooh.
And that one, you can just walk away with this.
You could just walk away with that right now.
Yeah. Just friggin'.
Could I walk away with one of these t-shirts?
I mean, you get under it and we'll drop it right onto you. It's like a
Instant. It's like a GTA
you
clothing
walk
change.
underneath.
This looks nice. It's 7:45 downtown and it's late. Oh, and here's the rental one. Beautiful. Oh, and there's a mirror.
This-
So I know how swagged out I look
And this is when you buy your synth, you just stand here.
with your
It's
synth.
kind of like this. So you, right? You hold it with one hand, take a selfie with the other.
Yeah, just to mark the moment.
You know?
Yeah, make the memory. Beautiful.
The best thing about this case is we're gonna be able to put a bunch of junk on top of it.
What are you working on right now, Rob?
This is a chroma expander where we discovered that it will not function perfectly if it has a transplanted I/O board. So whoever sold this to us took an I/O board out of a chroma and put it into an expander, which is slightly different. You can see the LEDs have been removed right here. And basically a lot of this circuitry has to be removed for it to function properly. It mostly works without it, but we're noticing some stuff. So I'm just doing some corrections. Luckily, again, have another chroma expander next to me to take as an example.
Got
So
it.
that's going to make life a lot easier.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yep.
We just painted the wall behind you. What do you think?
Please, for the love of God, just leave it how it is.
No, look, that one. That one needs some love.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm game for like the total revamp of this place. I trust you.
But take a look. I'll move out of the way. This is.
This is awesome. This honestly looks great. I can't wait till there's good stuff here and not just a bunch of shit.
Looks like a store.
This is yeah, it looks like a little entrance. I mean, it looks purposeful. It doesn't look like we're just walking into a fucking warehouse there.
This is why you're going to his house?
Yeah.
You're going to put that in Rob's
He just wants me
garage.
to install that, yeah.
Okay, good. What are you actually going over there for again?
Hang a light and take a cart away. One of those carts
Oh,
that has stuff on it, but it won't have stuff when we move it. So
yeah. All right,
we'll see.
cool. Good luck.